Hello, everyone. Um, as this season is winding down, I want to speak a little bit on it. This is another podcast episode. I know we haven't had one in a couple weeks, but this is another podcast episode. I hope everyone is doing fine. I hope everyone's doing well. Keep safe out there. Currently it's February 20th, almost March, guys, and we are slowly coming to playoff time in the Foot in the Door League. It is getting close. I'm not going to lie. We are currently in week 14, or as in the playlist, you can see us at extra innings because we weren't supposed to have week 14. If you guys were ever wondering, we were not supposed to have week 14. We're only supposed to have 13 weeks. But due to scheduling issues and teams playing more games than they were supposed to, as in teams are only supposed to be able to play around 12 games, and teams have a bye for a week, of course. But teams like the Columbus Pride, the Kodiaks, and certain others had one more game, so they played 13 games, and that's not due to their own clubs, it's just due to scheduling issues. So because of that, now the league has decided that we're going to extend the games in the league and the season. Certain teams also, as in the surprise Golden Wasps, specifically they didn't even play that many games this year because of scheduling issues. So they're going to be getting their game time. You're going to see more games of them. And it's going to go into week 16. It's only one game, week 16. I believe it is the Golden Wasps versus I don't know who the other team is. I think it's Golden Wasps versus Seoul, El Paso, I want to say. But I do want to introduce some new stuff coming to the league here. So I don't know if you guys saw, but we do have a basketball league starting up their first season. Hopefully it goes the entire season. That's always what we want. But as you see, they've had their first opening night game a couple of nights ago, and that is on the channel, the highlights to that. I'm proud of that league. It took a lot of hard work getting all these uniforms made. And, we have a couple just teams in there as placeholders right now. They might get restructured later into new teams, or we might add more teams, but as for the future, we'll see when we get there. Some teams getting rebranded or redesigned brands for their squads or clubs is first Utah Lynx. I hated their uniforms last year. Their logo is not my favorite at all. The uniform idea was not terrible. Matte purple helmet, though, it's just not something I completely enjoyed. So they are getting a redesign. You guys are gonna see that on the field in a couple of weeks when the next season starts. The next team that got a little bit of a redesign was the Jackson Stormtroopers. Now, they kept their logo. They kept all their logos. Their uniforms just got a little update so they don't look too much like the Patriots. The Madison Stormfront got a full redesign, new logo, new field, new jerseys. You guys are going to see those on the field soon. What other team got a new redesign? The Key West Swordfish got a little update with their jerseys and their uniforms. You'll see those on the field. El Paso Soul got a nice Hispanic heritage uniform. You guys are gonna see that. Golden Wasps got something that we wanted to start going into this next year, this third season. Is the Roots edition. It's kind of like City Edition or Rivalries edition now with Nike and the NFL, but it's our own spin on it. So the Roots edition is basically going to the roots of the city you're in, your history as a team so far. It's only 3 years. Not a true history yet, but it's all being made right in front of our eyes, guys. But yeah, Golden Wasps, they have a nice little Roots Edition uniform in the works. The Columbus Pride has a nice Roots Edition uniform in the works. Rochester Kodiaks, I believe they have a Roots Edition coming next year. Empire's not getting one, and the Pythons are not getting one just yet that we know of. And another team that you wouldn't expect should have a Roots Edition, but they do is... Can I say? It is the new expansion teams. Now, that is our next segment of this podcast, the new expansion teams. Now, of course, also this year, Redwoods got a redesign as well. I forgot to put them in there. But we have some new teams coming to the league, all right? We are expanding to 16 teams in the league now, an even number for both conferences. The new teams are the St. Louis Rivermen out of St. Louis, a rival to the Jackson, Mississippi Stormtroopers that we introduced this former year, well, technically this year, if you want to be like that, but they are gonna be another team in Mississippi, man. Another team that got introduced is another team in Austin. Lord, another team in Texas, the Austin Coyotes. They're being introduced. And the Olympia Goldfinches coming out of Olympia, Washington. Very, very, very exciting. Saying the conferences right now, I believe the Atlantic Conference coming out of the league is now this: the Kodiaks, the Empire, the Swordfish, the Pride, the Stormtroopers, Pythons, Rivermen, and Stormfront. The Pacific Conference is now the Coyotes, Redwoods, Wasps, Golden Wasps, the Natives, Bison, Goldfinches, the Lynx, and the Soul. So, big news, guys. This league, man, is really fun. But I hope you guys enjoy the content that will be coming out. I will try to get more of these podcast episodes out for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy playoff football coming. Hope you guys enjoy the last couple of seasons coming. Last couple of games in this season coming. And yeah, continue to support, guys. I love you guys. Love all you guys. And yeah, peace out.